I don't think you'll be able to see much on a GoPro, but I'm in a completely unknown location in the pitch black, and I forgot my head torch, so I'm using this small emergency light that I carry with me in my pack. Basically, I just felt like having a night out, and so in the middle of the day, without much thought, I pretty much just grabbed my pack, a couple of stakes for the shop, my axe, a jacket, GoPro. I drove a couple hours north of where I live to the most remote place I could find, and basically just parked up in a little car park, which I think is a fishery. I've been walking in these woods for an hour or so on an old military road, and then I finally just decided to sort of cut off and head down. And I've headed down and I've came to a body of water, which is generally what happens when you head down. It's fairly large. I think there's a hydro dam up that way a little. I'm not entirely lost. I know where I am in the sense that I know where the closest town is. It's only a 20-minute drive from where I am. But I've never been here before. I've got no idea how large this location actually is. And this is the most open part of it I can find. It got dark at 8 o'clock. It's about 10 o'clock now, I think. Maybe 9:30. It's been really foggy all day. And it's still pretty foggy, which is why there's actually a little bit of light still. It's not pitch black, although the camera probably makes it look like it is. But I can actually see the trees around me at least. I can see that there's water in front of me. I can't hear any roads, so I can't see any lights. I think I might set up a camp here. My only concern is I am on a bit of a trail here, and although it seems remote now, because it's the middle of the night, I could just as easily wake up to a heavily used footpath, for all I know, or a forestry path. I don't think that's the case, because it's quite far down. But, you know what, I'm just going to hang out here and see how it feels. I've got my tarp up. I've got a fire going. It started raining for a bit there, but it went off again. I didn't bring any water or anything with me, so I'm going to need to source some water down from that body of water down by where I am. Boil that up, filter it and boil it. I brought a craft beer with me though, so I think I'll just have that just now. Sit back for a bit. I've got a fire going, but I'm using the branches underneath these pine trees. The branches underneath them are always sort of dead and dry. Problem with a fire like that is it burns really fast, it burns really bright, but it burns itself out pretty quickly. So you're always having to find fuel. And it can spit quite a lot as well. I think it's starting to rain again. I've got my tarp up. I brought a hammock with me, but I haven't put it up yet. I had to mess around with my tarp a little bit because I loaned it to a friend and I have the lines set up in a particular way that it's easy to sort of erect. If you've ever seen my tarp setup video. But he doesn't like doing it that way, and he doesn't just do it a different way, but he actually takes all of the lines off and he sort of coiled them up and tied them on in random places. So without me checking, I've come here in the dark, opened up my tarp and realised nothing's where it should be. So it took me a little bit of time to mess around with that. Just now I'm just lying on my mat, staring up at the sky and a small cluster of pine trees next to this fire. I've had a beer, got a couple of steaks there, so I'm good for food. I haven't got any water, but there is water not too far away. But I'll have to filter it with my filter and then boil it before I can use it. Brought some tea bags with me, but nothing else really. Quite a lot of noise in this wood. A lot of bird life because of the water, obviously. I can hear some rustling around. I think there's a fairly sizable, decent population of deer, badgers. I know there's hedgehogs around. I've seen one cross the road on the way here. It's quieting down a little bit now, but for a while there was a lot going on. Steak's actually a couple of days out of date, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll just make it extra tender. Got it on the hot coals, just beside where the fire is. It's not actually on the fire, although it kind of looks like that in the video. looks pretty epic. I'm going to let it sit and rest for a little bit, and then we'll see how it turned out. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. I ended up pretty much falling asleep next to the fire last night, so I didn't put up my hammock and decided just to climb into my sleeping bag on top of a couple of mats. One mat's moved away for some reason, and because I didn't bring a bivvy bag with me, because I was expecting to sleep inside a hammock, there's a little bit of wetness in the sleeping bag, just because of the difference in temperature. So this is how it looks in the daytime. The problem with doing sort of stealth camping in the middle of the night is you never really know how stealthy you're going to be the next day. I was fairly confined over there, but you can see what I thought was just a very slight trail into a wood. It's actually quite a substantial path. I've already seen one dog walker, so not as remote as I thought. That's where my fire was last night. Covered over.